We started our day sailing. There's Ark beside me. There's Jimmy the skunk. There's a big reef, which is really rock, and no trees on it. And up there is Frank, followed by Kelly. The CL-16 went that way. And the bread box, I don't know where he's gone. He headed that way. We're off to Henvey Inlet today. We got off a little earlier than I expected this morning. Oh, sorry about the wind noise. It's a sailboat powered by the wind. So yeah, we got off earlier than I expected. I had some motor problems yesterday. It was running really, really rich and sputtering between 1 and 2 cylinders. So I changed the plugs today. It seems to run better. I haven't had it top full out. But the problem with it running yesterday is I used more than twice as much fuel as I should have. So that's put me in a position to be a little on edge with fuel. But it's a sailboat. I can sail pretty much anywhere. A lot of rocks and trees around here to hit though. Look at those trees over there with the whirligigs on them. They're new. They make electricity. Pretty cool. The wind has died, so the sails are just kind of flogging. We're doing 0.8 of a knot. Oh, we're up to 1.1 now. Just cooking along. Making coffee as we speak. Hopefully the wind will just keep pushing me slowly. Not in a hurry. You know, there's lots to do. Look at the trees and rocks. Sail the boat. Some interesting sailing. Rocks there, rocks over there, and I'm in a channel that isn't it isn't depth sounded. So it's yeah. Don't do this at home, kids, or away. Stan's helping a lot again. I haven't hit my head yet. I better pay attention. There's a lot of rocks and trees around here. The difference in landscape. See over there? And then you look over there. That's where the forest fire was. And those are dead trees. They're still standing because the fire was powered by wind and it blew through and it didn't have a chance to really burn the wood itself. But it's quite a big area. Camera work, I'm standing on the seats trying to sail through the channel and get pictures of a forest fire. Okay, here we go. This is some extreme sailing. Going down a little channel. Full sail. Why not? It's just doing 5.3 knots coming in here. We'll see how the wind is. I can drop the sails pretty quick if I need to. I'd like to get through here with just the sails up. Some more shots for the calendar. Not so bad here. This is coming into Henvey, or this is in Henvey Inlet. This is one of the channels going in. It's typically big power boaters tied up to the rocks up here. Just look at this place. Beautiful. Got a big power, oh, it looks like 2 big power boats back in there. We're gonna go over here someplace. It's not as popular. It's awfully weedy and shallow. So the chart says. We've learned that you can't really trust the depths on the chart, especially in those shallow bays. It's best to use other tools to investigate and see exactly how things are. Like that cut that I just sailed through, well, back coming out of from the lake, that was marked as being too shallow. It wasn't though. Look at the devastation compared to here. One side of the river to the other. When that fire started, we were anchored right there. That's where we're going again. And the guys tucked down a little hole. I'm anchored there. Kelly's there. Everybody else is in here. Those guys are leaving today. Eric's leaving. Another rock. Wander around on with my life jacket. Oh, look, pretty flowers down there. So here we are. This is Henvey Inlet. The flies are bad up here, man. There's 4 of us now. Everybody else is taken off. Heading home. Fly. Because it's gonna rain tomorrow. Gonna get some pictures. This place is thick with deer flies. It's Heidi and my favorite fly. I recall these from when we went canoeing for a weekend. These were everywhere. They're very hungry. This is where the fire was. Burned right up to the water in a lot of cases. Some trees were spared. Thought I'd come and take a look and see what's left. See if there's anything growing out of the burnt. You can see some of the trees still have their needles. I think they were just scorched. The heat was too much for them. And you see others, you can tell that that's been burnt. And it's still got its pine cones, or its cones, I guess. I don't know if it's a pine or a what. I think it is a pine. I think it's one of those pines that requires fire for the pine cones to open. I'm not gonna wander around on shore because this is a native reserve, so I want to respect their land, and I'll stay offshore. But you see there's little bits of green in there that are coming up, grasses, the odd little flower. You can see this tree, some of the cones have opened and some haven't. Pretty amazing, the power of a fire. And you can see it's burnt all along there. There would have been moss there. And I'll show you the moss in another spot, but it's so dry and crumbly, it's amazing. Last year when you walked across it, it came up in little puffs of dust. It's almost like that again this year. That's amazing, eh? I'll go down the channel here and take a look at some more stuff. I'm at awe in the power of this fire. It's just, it's humbling, that's for sure. Rocks, trees. So it looks like along here wasn't touched as much, but where the fire started was right around in here, right near where that first turbine is. That's where we saw it start anyways. So the wind's predominantly from the west blowing that way. So that's why this spot was saved. But then there is a little bit of burn. Oh well. Well, that's it. That's Henvey Inlet. Well, I'm off to go visit the guys over there. Roy just showed up. I've got my pot of coffee, my coffee cup, my jacket, just in case it gets a little chilly. Let's get going. I'm really liking this little motor. Very handy. Thanks for watching.